Today I'm going to be watching more comedy from Canada, and this video is 10 minutes of classic Canadian comedy. I've been watching some interesting Canadian comedy recently, really enjoying the older stuff, so hopefully this has got some good comedy. Tell me if you remember any of this, recommend more Canadian comedy for me to react to. I'll watch it soon. Let's watch.
Bag.
Oh my god. Poor guy.
Bag.
Looks like the Terminator.
Fag.
Whoa.
Fag.
What? Okay, man, that just came out of nowhere there, man. That was quite a good twist. Tell me what show is that from? Where is that from? Have you seen that before? Good build up, and then the twist at the end was just good stuff.
Hi, I'm Bruce McCullough. I'd like to tell you about the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know, I know. These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know, I know. These are the Daves I know. David Hoffner, he works in my dad's store. He's worked here for 12 years, he'll probably work here for more. These are the Daves I know, I know. These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know, I know. These are the Daves I know. Dave Gord, I've known since I was 6. In grade 8 he broke his leg, so we got drunk and sick. These are the Daves I know, I know. These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know, I know. These are the Daves I know. Some of them are Davids,
but most of us are Daves.
they all have their own hands, but they come from different moms. These are the Daves I know, I know. These are the Daves I know.
It's actually a catchy song.
I know, these are the Daves I know. Dave Jadisky, man, this cat can swing. He weighs almost 50 pounds and he delivers my paper on time. These are the Daves I know, I know. These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know, I know. These are the Daves I know. Dave Capisano, I hardly know him. These are the Daves
nothing
I know,
to say
I
about
know.
him.
These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know, I know. These are the Daves I know.
We are the Daves he knows he knows. We are the Daves he knows. We are the Daves he knows he knows. We are the Daves he knows. Some of us are Daves, but most of us are Daves. We all have our own hands, but we come from different moms.
These are the Daves I know, I know.
We are the Daves he knows.
No, these are the Daves.
That was actually a very well produced piece of music, very upbeat, catchy. That one I'll definitely be remembering for the next couple of days. Again, is that from Kids in the Hall? I can't remember, but it's I'm sure Dave is like one of the most common names. I'm sure at the time whenever this was released, this was probably repeated to a lot of people called David or Dave. Tell me about the Daves you know as well. Tell me if you remember that skit as well. That's pretty good. I mean, again, very well produced. The US-Canada border. See what we've got here.
Hold it right there.
Nobody crosses into the United States without proper screening.
That's right. All visitors must be wearing at least sunblock 45.
Correction, officer, not sun screening, racial profile screening.
Oh, you're right, officer, but it's not racial profiling. We like to call it bigotry.
Whoa.
Ixnay on the true thing.
Right. The newly passed Homeland Security Bill requires us to conduct certain procedures on would-be visitors to the United States.
And remember, never make jokes or humorous remarks at the border. Otherwise, we may be forced to use this. Over here, buddy.
Oh my
Let's get on with the questioning, officer.
Are you now, or have you ever been, a member of a visible minority?
Do you plan to visit a farm or blow up a national monument?
Have you ever eaten a falafel?
Who's a better actor, Kevin Costner or Omar Sharif?
Have you seen My Big Fat Greek Wedding?
I did.
This must be relatively new.
Good movie.
Have you ever heard any of the following countries?
Iran,
Iraq,
Syria,
Libya,
Sudan,
Pakistan,
Yemen,
Saudi Arabia,
Portugal,
Denmark,
Caracas,
Fu Manchu.
Canada.
You have. Well, that makes you a Category 2 visitor. We have to photograph you.
Good. Good, good. Look over your shoulder. Okay, nice. Yes, no. Give me. Out more.
Got a fan as well.
That's good. That's
Get the hair blowing.
Work with me, baby. Oh, perfect. Oh, this is great.
Okay, that's enough pictures. Are you bringing in any fresh fruit? Oh, thank you. Didn't have time for dinner.
All right, one more question. Do you wish to submit to the body cavity search willingly or forcibly?
Where are you going?
Want to visit the friendly United States of America?
We use gloves now.
Oh, this is in a studio. So I seen the AF, maybe that's the Royal Canadian Air Force, is it? But I like the comedy that's like about that relationship between America and Canada, and especially that you see like the overzealousness of like American customs and border protection, all that sort of thing. So that was actually very good, man. Tell me if you've seen that one before as well. That was actually very
And now,
enjoyable.
a politically correct minute.
Oh, hi, friends. As you may know, this past summer saw a petition calling on the federal government to change the words of our national anthem. According to the respected feminist group Famous Five Foundation, the phrase, "in all thy son's command," is no longer acceptable, and no doubt was written by typically retro right-wing backward scum-sucking male pigs. I'm sure they meant that in the nicest way. Our anthem mentions sons, but it excludes another very important segment of our society, daughters. Not to mention that cross-dressing uncle nobody likes to talk about. A more acceptable phrase would be, "in all thy gender non-specific spousal offspring's command." Of course, the word command is very authoritarian and pushy, which is un-Canadian. We should replace it with suggestion. Friends, I realize this can all be a bit confusing, huh? So here to help us better understand and sing the politically correct anthem is my friend and buddy, Dwayne. Hey, Dwayne.
This looks old, but it's still very relevant.
Oh, Canada, our living quarters and Aboriginal persons, including Inuit, Métis, all First Nations land.
Isn't that beautiful?
True patriot love, implying affection but not in a sexual way. In all thy gender non-specific spousal offspring suggestion.
Makes me proud to be Canadian.
With glowing hearts we see thee rise.
Dwayne, see thee rise? That kind of sounds like obvious Viagra implications, suggesting thee is undoubtedly an amorous, man-like person.
With glowing hearts, we get horny. The true north, strong and free.
No problem there.
From far and wide.
Why? I think that is an obvious reference to persons of poundage.
Persons of poundage. Nice, I need to use that one.
From far and weight challenged. Oh, Canada, we stand or sit on guard for thee. Non-denominational, gender unspecified, supreme being, keep our land.
By not mentioning a specific deity, we embrace all religions, including Quakers, Druids, and Future Shop employees.
Glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard.
Wait a second. On guard kind of implies an act of aggression, when really we should be willing to sit down and discuss our differences in a civilized manner.
Oh, Canada, we stand ready to sit down and discuss our differences in a civilized manner.
Very good.
For
That was actually good, man. I mean, the thing with that is, like, I don't know when that was shot or what that's from again, but it seems like, I don't know, but going by the footage, how it looks like 20, 30 years ago, and all of that is still relevant today, the way people are trying to, like, change language and not offend anyone. I think when we talk about things like that today, I always feel like it's a very recent phenomenon, like, again, like maybe like 5 or 10 years where it's really ramped up, but this just shows that it's always been there, people trying to be offended by everything. But that was like a very clever way of turning it around and going at something so important like a national anthem and trying to like make it suit everybody and not offend anybody. Great comedy, brilliant stuff again from Canada. Tell me what you think about these. Tell me what they're from, if you've seen any of them before. Recommend more Canadian comedy. Thanks.